For the last 24 hours, the situation of the Ukrainian army has deteriorated significantly along the entire combat contact line. According to war correspondents, Ukrainian troops continue to be defeated in all key directions of the front. Moreover, important dignitaries and well-known politicians also confirmed the retreat of the Ukrainian army. In particular, a few hours ago, the head of the Donetsk People's Republic, Denis Pushilin, officially announced that the Russian paratroopers had managed to completely liberate the territory of the Severny microdistrict, in the northern part of Chasiv Yar, forcing the Ukrainian units to flee. According to him, the situation of the Ukrainian army further worsened after Russian troops seized the Severny microdistrict in Chasiv Yar. Now, the Russian troops received the opportunity to put pressure on the Ukrainian army's positions from the north. It is reported that as of December 25, 2024, more than half of the territory of Chasiv Yar is under the control of Russian troops. The head of the Donetsk People's Republic Denis Pushilin notes that Russian troops are operating in Chasiv Yar quite successfully, slowly liberating this strategically important settlement. Over the past 24 hours, Russian troops have also achieved significant successes in Pokrovsk direction of the front. In particular, on December 24 at 8 a.m. Moscow time, war correspondents reported that the Russian army had completely liberated the settlement of Novoyelenovka, southwest of Pokrovsk. However, the Russian army's successes in Pokrovsk direction of the front did not end there. It is reported that immediately after Novoyelenovka was liberated, the Russian army continued to develop its success and entered the settlement of Novoyelizavetovka on the move. It is reported that as of December 25, 2024, about 40% of the village's territory is under the Russian army's control. Given that Novoyelizavetovka is located 10 kilometers from the border with the Dnipropetrovsk region, many military experts expressed confidence that Russian troops would cross the border immediately after the liberation of this village and head towards the city of Dnipro. In total, over the past 7 days, the Russian army has liberated about 20 square kilometers of territory in Pokrovsk direction of the front. Against this backdrop, military experts from numerous analytical centers once again expressed confidence that the battle for the city of Pokrovsk could begin in the coming days. Russian troops have also achieved significant successes in the Kursk direction of the front. War correspondents confirmed, in particular, that the Russian army completely liberated the settlement of KRUGLENKOY in Kurakhove district. Moreover, Russian troops have also achieved impressive success in the Sudzansky district of the Kursk region. It is reported that after liberating the village of Pokrovsk, the Russian army significantly advanced deep into enemy territory, towards the city of Sudza. It is reported that over the past 24 hours, the Russian army has advanced 2 kilometers deep and 3 kilometers wide in this direction of the front. Simultaneously with this, Russian troops are attacking the Ukrainian army's positions in such settlements as Malaya Lakhnya and Pogrebki. In general, even pro-Ukrainian Western experts and analysts admit that the Russian army fully owns the initiative in the Kursk region. It is reported that the Ukrainian army has completely switched on the defensive and is struggling to maintain its positions in Sudzansky and Kurakhove districts of the Kursk region. By the way, a few hours ago, the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation officially announced that as of December 25, 2024, the Ukrainian army's total losses in the Kursk region amounted to 42,850 soldiers and several hundred units of military equipment, including 230 tanks. In Vremivsky direction of the front, Russian troops finally entered the settlement of Velikaya Novoselka. It is reported that Russian troops have managed to take control of the southern outskirts of this urban-type settlement. By the way, this fact forced foreign mercenaries to start a mass flight from Velikaya Novoselka. It is reported that in the last 48 hours alone, Russian FPV drones have managed to destroy about 5 pickup trucks with foreign mercenaries, who were trying to flee this settlement. At the same time, it is reported that, unlike foreign mercenaries, the Ukrainian army units still refuse to leave Velikaya Novoselka. And finally, in the Kurakhovo direction of the front, Russian troops came close to such settlements as Ulikli and Constantinople. Fierce fighting is currently taking place in the area of these settlements. At the same time, almost all Ukrainian telegram channels admitted that the transfer of Constantinople under the Russian army's control would open the way for Russian troops to the main city of the Dnipropetrovsk region, Dnipro. Against this backdrop, commanders of the Ukrainian army units explicitly state that if Kiev fails to negotiate a truce and provide breathing space for the Ukrainian army, then after the Donbass, Russian troops will also capture the Dnipropetrovsk region. Thus, the Ukrainian military admitted that in the current situation, only freezing the conflict could stop the advance of the Russian army. By the way, a few hours ago, the commander of the assault company Stefan Sazonov, with the call sign Cobra, said that his fighters had succeeded in capturing an important enemy stronghold in the Kurakhovo direction of the front. According to him, there were 8 Polish soldiers in this stronghold, who were just sitting and drinking tea at the time of the attack. We managed to approach this stronghold unnoticed. The Poles were shocked to see us. We ordered them to raise their hands. However, one of the Polish soldiers lost his nerve and tried to grab a machine gun. As a result, we had to shoot them all on the spot, the commander of the assault company Stefan Sazonov said. Later, it turned out that the destroyed Poles were not ordinary mercenaries. As it turned out, they were soldiers of Poland's elite special forces GROM. According to the Russian military department, of all the armies of NATO countries, Poland bears the greatest losses in Ukraine. It is reported that since 2022, Russian troops have destroyed about 10,000 Polish citizens in Ukraine, including active duty soldiers and officers of the Polish army.